Hello everyone and welcome to MAYhem Day 13. Today we are going to do the Sunkissed summer tag. I feel like we're in this weird part of the year where it feels like summer, but it's still technically spring. But I am in full summer mood right now, and so I thought it would be fun to do this tag. There's a bunch of fun beauty questions, summer related questions, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I have my questions set up all over here, and let's get right on into it. Our first question is, what is your go-to product for a sun-kissed summer glow? And that would definitely be my faux tanning routine. So my favorite fake tan product line is from Bondi Sands, and I have a bunch of products that I use from them, and I have really perfected my at-home tanning routine. So I'm going to spill all my secrets today, but what I do is I use the Bondi Sands aerated self-tanning foam 1 hour express. I put this all over my body with the mitt that you can buy from Bondi Sands. I leave it on for 30 minutes, then I apply another layer and I leave that on for 2.5 hours. So it's a total of 3 hours. I rinse it off, and then I go in with my Bondi Sands gradual tanning lotion. I'll put that on right after I shower off the tanning foam, and then I'll do this again the next morning, and I'm telling you, it gives you the nicest tan. You really don't have to be that precise with it. You can kind of just go all over and it doesn't matter. It's just such a foolproof product to use. And then sometimes I will take a makeup brush and I will buff this on my face, but I don't like to do that every single time I want my face to be tan, and so I will also go in with the Bondi Sands Pure self-tanning sleep mask, and this is for your face, and they're both just great products. It always gives me the best glow, and I just love this routine so much. I will say it's important to keep hydrated while you have that on your skin, because it's a lot of tanning product on your skin. It doesn't smell at all, which is nice, but I always moisturize morning and night when I have it on, and if you do that, it will be the most flawless tan. Question 2, what book would you recommend for a summer read? I picked out a couple for you. So the first one is The Villa by Rachel Hawkins. Rachel Hawkins is one of my favorite mystery writers, and this was the book that she released last year, and this is a mystery set in an Italian villa. I didn't absolutely love the way this book ended, but just the vibes while reading it were the perfect summer mystery to read. They really beautifully describe the villa in Italy and all the Italian countryside, and it's very much good summer vibes. For some romances, I really love Emily Henry's Happy Place and The Wedding Season by Katie Burchell. Emily Henry is kind of the queen of summer romances, and this is the one she released last year. I actually just picked up Funny Story, which is her release for this year, but this was definitely a staple in my summer reading last year. It is about a group of friends that are going to a vacation home together. Again, those great summer vibes, but also the romance in this book is so good. The found family with the friend group is amazing, and I just really loved this book. I also read The Wedding Season last year during summer, and this was such a fun book to read. I had 3 weddings a week apart in July of last year, so pretty much every weekend in July I had a wedding, and I read this while I was in my wedding season. I wasn't getting married, but I was going to a bunch of weddings, and this book is so good. I'm so excited to read more from this author because I actually laughed out loud reading this book. She is so witty with her writing, and this book has a little bit of romance in it, but it really focuses on the main character's journey through her own wedding season. So if you've never read this book, please pick it up. It's so cute, and I just love this cover. I mean, how can you not? For a summer fantasy book, I really loved the Fable series. So I'm recommending the series, but Namesake, which is the second book in the series, was my favorite. I just couldn't find my copy for some reason. I don't know where it went. Pirates and beaches and gem hunting, and it was just such an atmospheric read, and it's not super high fantasy. I would say it's pretty soft fantasy, if that's even what you would call it. If you aren't super into fantasy, but you still like an atmospheric story, I feel like you would really like this. And again, so fun for summer. Question number 3, what is your signature summer scent this year? I have not decided what my signature summer day scent is going to be yet. I have been testing out a couple of ones because I kind of want to buy a new perfume for the summer, but for my summer night scent, it's definitely going to be Black Opium. I have worn this for a couple years, but I didn't reach for it a ton last year, and for some reason this year I have been really, really loving it, and I feel like it's perfect for summer nights out because it is such a nice, sexy scent, but it's still very fruity, and I feel like that's the kind of scent that I like in summer. It's not too musky where you feel like it's going to be too heavy or anything. I think this will be perfect for summer nights. The sun is shining and it's time to get outside. What is your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do in summer is honestly just being by some body of water, whether that be going swimming or laying out and reading by the pool. I love going to the beach. I love going to the lake and being on a boat. So just being outside near or on a body of water is my favorite activity. You're on a boardwalk and starving. What is your go-to summer beach food? I had to Google what boardwalk food was because where I am and where I go to the beach, there aren't really boardwalks. And so I had to look it up, but I think it's kind of your typical like state fair food is what I'm gathering. And if that is the case, soft pretzels are my favorite. I am kind of a soft pretzel connoisseur. I absolutely love them. If there's a soft pretzel on the menu, I will be getting it. So probably that. That's also what I like to get out at games or at concerts. I just love me a soft pretzel. What is your dream summery date? I love going on picnic dates, packing a basket and making cute food and bringing a bottle of wine, especially if there is live music around. The Arboretum here in Dallas does a summer concert series where they bring bands in and they play on a stage, and where you sit at the Arboretum is kind of sloped down, and so you get a beautiful view of the lake and the park, and it's just so much fun. After a day in the summer heat, what do you do to cool off? And I feel like summer is when I really get into my fun drinks. I'm definitely a drinks person. I always say I need a fun drink, a drink for hydration, and a drink for caffeine. Whether that be an Olipop or an Aperol Spritz or lemonade. I love having a fun drink in the summer. Also, a beauty product that I love to cool off with is the Hawaiian Tropic Weightless Hydration Aloe Lotion Cream thing. It has aloe in it, but it's a lotion and it smells so good. If that could be my summer scent, I would have it be that because it is so quintessentially summer to me, and it works so much better than aloe for me personally. I hate the way that aloe feels sticky on your skin, but this hydrates and soothes with the aloe. If y'all have never tried that product, try it out this summer. Buy that instead of aloe next time you're going to the pool or the beach or whatever, and I feel like you're gonna love it. What is your must-have nail polish color for summer? That is definitely Essie Minimalistic. This is number 308. This is what I have on my toes all summer long. I just love this pink color. It's a little brighter than ballet slippers, which I also really like, but this is just the perfect pale pink. Pale pink is a neutral to me. It's one of my neutrals, and so this is the perfect neutral for me. And it just looks so good, especially when you have tan skin. So yeah, Essie Minimalistic. How do you wear your hair in the summer? I really like to do overnight curls or overnight waves in the summer a lot more than I do in the winter, because overnight curls seem to look a little more wavy on me, and I can never get my hair to look like the overnight blowout that people do on TikTok. Mine is always a lot looser than that, and so I don't mind that in the summer because I feel like it's more casual and a little effortless. What shows do you recommend to watch this summer? Say it with me. Palm Royale. It's the best show. If you have not watched it, I don't know what you're doing. You have to. It's so good. This is like the 14th time I've talked about it, but it's just my favorite. It's so funny. The costumes are amazing. Kristen Wiig is the perfect main character. I am just obsessed with that show and I can't stop talking about it. Just please watch it. I also love anything mermaids, so H2O is one of my all-time favorite shows for summer. I recently did a spring starter pack video where I talked about my favorite TV shows and movies for spring, and I think it'd be fun to do it for summer too, so let me know if you'd like me to do that because I had so much fun making that video. Do you wear liquid foundation, BB cream, or tinted moisturizer in the summer? My favorite is a skin tint, which I think is technically like a tinted moisturizer. I really love the Ilia skin tint. I like the L'Oreal version of that. I can't remember what it's called. I guess I also like tinted sunscreen. I feel like that's the best to do as a base for a very casual, no makeup day. Sunglasses or hats? I'm gonna say both, but not at the same time, because then you kind of look like a celebrity trying to dodge the paparazzi. What is your summer jam this year? Summer jam. You can tell this tag was created in 2015. I will probably be listening to the Palm Royale soundtrack all summer. I think I mentioned this in a past video, but I love that soundtrack, but I've been kind of waiting to really start listening to it until I get into summer because it feels very summery to me. So once I start listening to that, I feel like it's going to be my favorite. Do you have a summer bucket list? Not yet, but it's so funny because around the time when this tag was created, which is around 2015, 2016, I feel like that's around the time when those Pinterest and Tumblr summer bucket lists were so popular, where you get a big poster board and you would write it out and decorate and you could check it off with your friends. And I feel like all I'm seeing on TikTok right now is going back to the 2016 summer aesthetic, and I am so here for it. So I've actually been thinking about what I would want to put on my summer bucket list. And as of right now, I have making friendship bracelets, going to a baseball game, watching fireworks, doing a scrapbook, and trying to wear my hair curly. So I have pretty much pin straight hair, but when I'm at the beach, I get little curls around my hairline. I always look at people doing the bowl method of making their hair look good curly, and I don't know, I just want to try it to see if I can do it. Bikini, tankini, or one piece? Definitely bikini. What is your favorite sweat-proof makeup product? That is definitely the Charlotte Tilbury Makeup Setting Mist. I never used a setting mist before, but I could tell that, especially spending a whole day at the office, I just knew that my makeup looked terrible at the end of the day, and it would just rub off or it just wouldn't last. And so I started looking into setting mist, and the Charlotte Tilbury one is my absolute favorite. It's so good. It really locks in your makeup to stay, and it doesn't dry me out, which I was really worried about because I didn't want something to be super mattifying, but this one is perfect. It keeps you glowy, but it doesn't make you too glowy. It keeps your makeup set. I think I'm going to be reaching for that a lot this summer. And our last question is, if you could create your own ice cream flavor, what would it be? I thought long and hard about this, and I think I've figured it out. I think it would be an angel food cake ice cream. So it would be strawberry ice cream, strawberry jam running through it, pieces of angel food cake, and pieces of sugar cookie dough mixed in, topped with whipped cream. Doesn't that sound so good? It makes me want it so badly. Maybe that's out there somewhere, but if it's not, I would love to figure out how to make that because that just sounds like my perfect ice cream flavor. And that is going to be all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I tag each and every one of you to do this as well. If you want to answer some of these questions, I'll have them all in the description box. Yeah, I can't believe tomorrow is our very last Make It Mayhem day. Gonna be good. I'm excited for that one. So until then, I will say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.